Hey y'all, let's do an over 50 OOTD. I'm gonna do things a little out of order today because I wanna show you the finished outfit and then work backwards. Heads up to the commenter who the other day said, I didn't like the shoes. You'll probably be back today. Different shoes, but if you didn't like those, you probably really won't like them today. I'm gonna back up, show you the whole outfit, and then we'll talk about it. This is today's OOTD. Please look at my amazing boots. We'll talk about these when we get down there. First of all, a couple of things. Several of you have asked about my teeth and how I get them so white. On my Amazon storefront, I have these linked, but you don't have to buy them from there. You can go to your own Amazon. These are Opalescent Go bleaching trays. One box, I think, has 10 trays. You put them in, suck all the air out of them, take the green parts off, and then you leave those little silicone bleaching trays adhered to your teeth for about 30 minutes, whatever the directions say. Go about your business and then take them off, throw them away, and brush your teeth. And I do this about once a month. Shout out to my sister for telling me about these. Love them. All right, the lip of the day is just a little bit different colors, so I have a pinned video about the method about how I do my lips. All right, but the colors are a little different today. The lip color is Bobby Brown. This is called an art stick, and the color is sunset orange, even though there's really nothing orange about it to me. But it's just a big old fat lip pencil. And in the very center, I do a different little color in the pout. And this is the Charlotte Tilbury in Kim KW. That's the color. Okay, it's too pale for my whole lip, but just in the pout, which gives the illusion of a fuller lip, if you follow that method, I believe. And these are the colors of the day today. Okay, the bag of the day is the Marc Jacobs, the tote bag. And this is, I'm sure, either the small or the second to the smallest size. It is silver, of course. Did you see my boots? Did you see these? They match the boot. Okay, so this has a zip top. You can take the handle off and just wear it as a hand carry. You can wear it as an arm carry or the crossbody. So, of course, this matches. Did you see the boot? Okay, so let's take this off. The jacket of the day is from Etc. This is an Etc. coat. Please go to eBay, go to Poshmark, buy anything Etc. in a coat or a jacket that's your size because you'll be glad you did. The tailoring is amazing. The quality is amazing. Please look. Okay, I'm 5'4". Things that don't come in petite, if it's a sleeve, I really need for it to have a finished turn back, which means I can roll the sleeve back, okay, and have beautiful fabric. I don't want to see lining here typically when I roll my sleeve back. So this is the coat. I read it does zip and snap. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off and show you what I would look like if I were indoors and had my coat off. And earrings are by Wolf and Badger. These are the acrylic hoop. They read silver. They do have a little bit of gold. My jacket has gold on the snap, so I like to mix the metals. This sweater is from Chico's. That's why this bag is here, is to remind me to tell you that you can get this sweater right now at Chico's online or in their store. This is one item of clothing. It's not layered. It doesn't look like it, but under here, this is just sewn on, see? Okay, so there's not a shirt under here. And we have appropriate length to cover our tushy because we're working with clients today. And even though I'm wearing a legging that is by Spanx, I don't want my rear end to show. I like my rear end, but I don't want it to show, okay? So we've got the Spanx legging. And this leg, it's hard to tell because it's black, but there's a seam that kind of goes right here, and there's an inset of fabric in the inner thigh and knee area that is a little bit shiny, has a little bit of metallic thread in it, but it's really, you probably wouldn't tell. It was more obvious when I first got them, but I've had these at least 10 years, okay? Spanx, great quality for their leggings, highly recommend. Let's talk about this bracelet. This bracelet, I became obsessed with Keith Richards from Rolling Stones, became obsessed with his silver bracelet. I read a story about it. Somebody made it and gave it to him, and he's worn it for, I don't know, 50 plus years. And I just thought there's no way I'll ever be able to find that bracelet. But there's a craftsman named, well, his store name is Silver Wow, and you can find him on Etsy or online. And he is not the person who makes these. He sources these links and pieces, I want to say maybe from Thailand. But anyway, This is called the handcuff bracelet. Make sure that if you want this, make sure that you communicate with him about sizing, because it's very confusing. It goes by how many loops you want here. It is not cheap to get things back and forth since it's out of the country. So be sure you communicate very well with him and measure your wrist appropriately if you want this. Now, of course, this is a man's bracelet because it was Keith Richards' bracelet, and primarily it looks like Silver Wow does make jewelry for men, but I'm not one to avoid the men's department when I'm shopping. So anyway, I love this Keith Richards handcuff bracelet. Love, love, love. This I bought at UAL. I'm going to check that store out again today because it's been like a year since I've been in there. That stands for United Apparel Liquidators. They have a few stores in the southeast. Not sure if they might have one where you are, but anyway, I'm going to check them out today. They mainly sell clothes, but they have some fun jewelry, and they do shoes and handbags every now and then too. I talked about the sweater from Chico's. I don't have any other jewelry on because the star of the show is the boot. So we've covered earrings, sweater from Chico's, Wolf and Badger earrings, Silver Wow for bracelets, Spanx for the pants, and the boot is Gianni Beanie from Dillard's, okay? Let me see if I can just show you this heel. It is a really cool heel shape. Just different, really cool. And I'm ready to get my baton, get in the Christmas parade, because these are like David Bowie spins the baton for Christmas. These are my wonderful boots. They were on sale. I think they were $83 at Dillard's right now. Today is December the 20th, and you can still get them, I'm sure, if you'd like them. And the great thing is they come in a narrow calf and a wide calf. So if you're a wide calf girly and you have trouble finding boots, you might want to try these out. And this is what the outfit of the day would look like if I wasn't wearing the coat, if I were inside and had my bag. So y'all, stay warm today. It went from 78 degrees earlier this week to like 32 degrees right now. So I'm gonna stay cozy and dress up, y'all. It'll make you feel better, it really will.